Hey there, adventurers, and welcome. Today, we are starting an absolutely incredible journey together. We're going to become plant explorers, and our mission is to take one tiny little seed and help it grow into a giant, beautiful sunflower. So, are you ready? Let's begin our great plant adventure. I bet you said yes. I knew you would. Together we're going to watch the magic of nature happen right in our own homes. It's a quest that really only needs three things: a little bit of sun, some water, and your patience. Now, what's so cool is that the world of plants is just huge and amazing. I mean, think about it. You've got these tiny little daisies you can hold in your hand, and then you have these massive trees that are literally as tall as buildings. But you want to know something really cool? They all start out small, and they all share a secret power. And today, we're going to find out exactly what that secret is. Okay, it is time for our very first mission, planting the seed. This is the part where all the magic really starts. And don't you worry, it's super easy, and I'm going to show you exactly what to do. All right, first up, grab a small pot and fill it up with some soil. Easy enough, right? Next, just use your finger to poke a little hole, not too deep. Perfect. Now, pop your sunflower seed in there and gently cover it back up with soil, kind of like you're tucking it into bed for a nice long nap. Now, find a nice, sunny window for your pot, because sunflowers absolutely love sunshine. And finally, give it just a little drink of water every day or two. Not too much, just enough to keep the soil a little damp. And that's it. You did it. Mission 1 is officially complete. Great job, gardener. So, our seed is all planted and cozy. Now, it's time to uncover that big secret we talked about. How is it actually going to grow? Let's unlock the plant's secret power together. That's a really good question, isn't it? I mean, we didn't give it a map or any instructions. Well, the answer is a secret that's locked right inside the seed itself. It has this special secret recipe for making its own food as it grows. That's right. You can think of your little plant as its very own amazing chef. It doesn't need to go to the grocery store or anything because it can cook up its own delicious food to grow big and strong. How cool is that? Now, this secret recipe has a big, fancy name: photosynthesis. I know, it sounds a little tricky, but it's actually pretty simple. It just means the plant is a chef that uses three main ingredients: sunlight, water, and air to cook its own food. See? That's why that sunny window is so important. It's like the plant's kitchen. Every great chef needs a great team, and your plant has an awesome one. The roots work way down underground, drinking up all the water. Then the stem is like a straw, slurping that water all the way up to the leaves. And the leaves, well, they're like little solar panels, soaking up all the sun's energy for cooking. They all work together to help your sunflower grow. Okay, so you've planted the seed and you know the secret power. Now for the most exciting part of all, watching it grow. Get ready for the grand finale. Your sunflower's journey is going to be so amazing to watch. First, in about a week or two, you'll see these tiny green leaves pop up to say hello. Then, when your plant gets to be about this tall, around 10 centimeters, it's moving day. Time for a bigger pot. And then comes the best part. Around week 8, a big, beautiful, bright yellow flower will open up. Finally, after the flower has done its job, it'll turn brown, which is a sign that it's full of tasty seeds. Now, as your sunflower starts getting really tall, it might need a little bit of help to stand up straight. All you have to do is place a stick in the soil right next to the stem, and then gently tie the stem to the stick with a little piece of string. This just gives it some support, kind of like a friend to lean on, so it can grow straight and proud. Hey, you want to make this adventure even more fun? You can become a plant scientist. Just grab a ruler and measure your plant every single week. You could even draw pictures of it in a special journal. I'm telling you, you will not believe how fast it grows. And now for the very best part, the treasure at the end of our adventure. Once the flower head is all dry and brown, just gently tap out the seeds. And guess what? You can actually eat them. They're a super yummy, healthy snack, or you can sprinkle them on a salad. How amazing is that? You grew your very own food. You did it! From a tiny little seed to a giant sunflower and a tasty snack. You are now an official gardener. You've completed your first great plant adventure. So the only question left is, what are you going to grow next?